Alright, here's part two of the test fitting video. We got the car back on the frame. That went relatively smooth. With the lift, it makes it super easy. Something's going on with these rear springs because the car sits really high in the back. There's like no kind of cushion. It's almost riding like it's a lifted car. So I'm gonna have to rent that spring compressor again. Might buy one, and I'm just gonna cut a coil, put it back on, see what it does. Right now, the shocks wouldn't even mount without me sitting on the trunk and my kid under bolting them on. So I'm thinking the powder coater must have got them swapped out or something. I mean, like I say before, on rear coils, I've never had to use a spring compressor. You can usually seesaw the rear end and pop them in, but that was real strange. So something's not right. So it's a project for another day. I did find some coils that I had. These are the same length as what's on the car, and these I think are off of, I honestly don't know. I think they're from a Cadillac that I lifted for a friend of mine. I'm not sure. I have like 10 coils, and out of all those, none of them are the right ones. Anyways, we hung the door. My theory of taking the door hinge off or taking the door off from the hinge pins sort of worked. It didn't go on exactly how it was, so I still had to adjust the hinges. And that's with used bushings, I mean the original bushings and pins. So when it comes time for actual final assembly, I'm going to get new pins and clean everything out, and so it goes on much smoother. But as far as the gaps, I mean, it's okay. I sat here and wrestled with it for like an hour over very minor stuff. And then I realized that this is only a mock-up, so door gap's okay. Fender gap's a little tight up front, a little wider on the bottom. That's the original door, original fender. On this side, door gap's pretty good. Pretty good there. Pretty good there. It's pretty good. The fender can come out just a hair, but I mean, once it's painted, you know, we'll see what happens. But so it's back on the frame. Everything's tight on it. I'm getting ready to 2K this. The little dent that I missed, got that ready. I'm 2K that. A little dent that I missed over here. 2K that. Gonna hit the dash one more time, and then got the AC vents. The steering wheel was done several weeks ago, and it was okay, but since I'm mixing primer, I went ahead and scuffed this whole thing with 180. Got whatever runs are out. I'm just gonna rework it, get it better than I was last time. Got the cowl scuffed up. We took this thing down to bare metal, and then I just hit it with the SBI epoxy. So just gonna hit this with 2K and call it a day. Wait for the hood to get here, wait for the trunk to get here, bolt that on, and then we're ready for 400 grit, sand the whole car and seal it, we're on our way. Stay tuned.